As you can gather from the title, I am playing with a bunch of randoms today rather than the normal squad of me, Hunter, and Trevor, even Nick or Chris. So it's just me and a few randoms, and here you have another squad of 87s all around the board with a stretch big, sharpshooter, and point forward. And they're all wearing the same shirt with the neon green recycle emblem there. And of course, you have me as a 91 shot creator and 89 playmaker, Tyler, who ends up being one of the best players we play with, and a 95 sharpshooter. We blend well together, we play well together. Thought I would upload another video before I get started with some Madden and even a few more MLB The Show. I promise I do have a Madden video coming out of a connected franchise playing as a player for a certain team. I won't give any details in case you do hate spoiler alerts or if you do watch my videos. But I do have those coming out. So we start off um, getting they hit a three on us, so we're down 3-0, and then I get the full court outlet pass all the way to Tyler, who ends up getting the easy dunk, so he gets the score there. So now we're down one, and I just try to play good defense. The guy I'm guarding is actually a very quick player, although they're all small forwards except for their big guy. Um, but Tyler gets the rebound again, and we're streaking down court, but he decides to take his time and to go elsewhere with it. Kicks out to the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter dribbles around, sees me wide open down low. Of course, I go in for the dunk. We go up by one. Excited for some of the new gameplay that they've put out for 2K18. It looks really nice. Park with open world. It kind of looks like GTA and NBA 2K had a baby. It looks really, really nice. But of course, everything does look nice during the preview, so we're hoping that it pans out to be everything that it looks like it can be and will be. So here's hoping that it actually turns out. I just hope that it's not too laggy and that it actually does include quite a bit of features. And now that they've allowed you to finally get a 99 overall, and you can update attributes individually rather than in grouped, I really like that. And they have this whole thing dedicated to getting 99 overall, and I think that's a really neat feature. And it seems like every year when you think they're going to recycle the game, when Live finally tries to make a comeback, 2K just buries them in the dirt. And we don't know anything about the story or any of the intricate details about my player or my career. All we really know is about the park and a little bit of the gameplay that they showed with my boy Jason Tatum, looking good as a Celtics fan. Um, yeah, but this crazy news about this Kyrie trade, I mean, I couldn't believe it. Um, they finally. I thought that the Celtics gave up too much for Kyrie, anyways. Even though Kyrie's not a bad player, but as a Celtics fan, I'm kind of attached to Isaiah Thomas. But I know he's older, and him being short and liability on defense is kind of costly. The fact that he's 30 and the fact that he's on his last year of his contract and he's looking for a max contract next year, and just a lot of those negative impacts that were coming in. And of course, I'm talking over the fact that my guy gets balled on. That guy just completely crossed me over and did me dirty. But so it's kind of good. It's kind of a slight upgrade, even though you're basically trading the same offensive player for the same offensive player. I mean, they're both scoring point guards. However, Kyrie is younger, has a little bit more of a friendly contract, and his he's not as much of a defense liability because of how big and strong he is compared to Isaiah. And that with him being young and paired up with one of the best coaches in the NBA and Brad Stevens, I might be a little partial in saying that. I think it has some high upside, although we did have to give up the number one pick and then a 2020 second round pick because, of course, the Cavs were being butthurt and a little stingy that they wanted more out of a trade that they had basically already won if you look at it on paper. So, but we'll see. I think in the long term we may have won it a little more. Short term, they had kind of lost unless that trade really pans out. Unless that pick really pans out, unless they're really planning on trading it. But from the rumors I heard, Celtics may trade more of their assets and some of their other role players to try to get AD. If they did get AD, that would be really nice, but we'll see. But back to the gameplay, as you can see here, we were playing together at first really well, and of course with the turnover I had while I was in the middle of talking, and the overall just no communication between the two of us has really caused a little bit of a rift in our chemistry. Not that we ever had any as randoms, but they're kind of tearing us apart a little bit with the score being 10-4. So here we're just trying to gel and find our offense and not force anything. But of course, as soon as I say not force anything, the sharpshooter at 95 overall forces a deep three, and especially when he was heavily guarded. But he kind of redeemed himself with a steal there. So we're streaking up court. He's still being slightly stingy, even though he's kind of covered. And I'm running around trying to get open. He finally gives it back to Tyler. And I like Tyler. I like the way he plays a lot. He's really good ISO, and he also finds the guy open down low, which that guy open down low happened to be me. So here I am with I think it's 4 points, 1 assist. I do have that one turnover where I was going up for a layup and I chucked it out, and it just was bad timing all around. And the guy was defending me really well. And here he crosses me up, and I was going for the steal, but I get bailed out by Tyler. Get the rebound. I kick it out to him, reward him for playing really good defense, and he comes in, he slams it to make it a one possession game. So here we are down by 2. They get the ball right back. Got to clamp up my guy so he doesn't really embarrass me anymore. And here he kind of had an open lane. He probably could have taken it and gotten a little more off that, but he decided not to. He decided to kick it out to his big man. And here he's still trying to do a little bit and of the same of moving around and trying to get an open layup. But I think the sharpshooter is kind of recognizing the fact that I am hurting a little bit on defense. And there I'm able to actually get the block because of the animation dunk he went for. But I wouldn't say necessarily that was bad defense. I had gotten screened off with that 95 overall sharpshooter guy who was chucking up shots earlier. He actually came in pretty clutch with defense there, and there he chucks it in again. Albeit he is open, and he is a 95, and he probably does have deep range dead eye. That's not the best shot to take, especially when you have numbers. So there they are. We go on a little bit of a run, a 7-0 run, and we're up 11-10. So here he's kind of going zigzag back and forth because I think that their big man is AFK. So he's really just trying to find any shot he can. He shoots a deep shot, bad shot because you're double guarded, and here we're really running numbers as I'm streaking down low. Tyler barely misses me. Could have had me a little quicker. Their guy's definitely reaching. He's wanting something. I kick it back out to Tyler. Does Tyler shoot 3? He does not. Could have kicked it out to me. I was open. He kicks it out to me there. Of course, their guy went to go reach to stop the pass, but he had a delay in animation. So I was able to get the wide open dunk, and it seems like that's all I've been scoring is just open dunks. But I'll take it. Their guy goes up. I get another block again. So far, he's just not having a good game. And there, I'd lob it up to Tyler. Probably could have timed that a little later. I was a little early on it, but hey, we still get the points, and that's all that matters. So here, we're on a big run. I mean, we just had 4 points. It was 4-10, and now we're up 15-10. So that's an 11-point run. There, I forced that guy. I cut him off whenever he was trying to go baseline, and I think he was actually expecting to be open, so he went ahead and went for the layup and realized that he was being heavily contested, so he went ahead and tried to pass out of the animation. Didn't work out. Turnover. We get the ball right back. Was open there, but I decided just to kick it off because I'd rather have trust my teammates down low than try to hit the mid-range or even the deep 3. So 17-10, here we're on a 10-0 run. I'm sorry, a 13-0 run, and it's just I think their guys have kind of given up or kind of quit, maybe except for the guy I was guarding. But hey, he's cold, so I don't even know if he really cares much anymore. But started actually playing really good defense on him and stopping him from doing anything there. He takes a very heavily contested 3, an ill-advised shot, but they're able to get the rebound and they get the ball right back. He kicks it back to my guy. Of course, he's still cold. He's really probably just trying to force a shot because he really wants to get the cold back off, but there he gets right by me. That was actually a really good move on his part. He gets by me. He's still cold, but he gets the points, so he kind of cuts the deficit a little bit. Stops our 13-0 run, so now it's a 13-2 run. I go down low. I got my guy jumping. I was kind of open a little bit, but that's all right. We're up. There's no need to panic or force any shot. So Tyler kicks out the sharpshooter. I was kind of open down low a little bit there. They kick it back out. There's 8 seconds on the shot clock. I'm open again. I get him jumping, but had I not pump faked and went up the shot, I definitely could have gotten the points there to make it 19-12. But hey, we got a reset shot clock, and I'm waiting on one of my guys to cut down low like I usually do, but nobody does. So I kick to the sharpshooter. He takes the ill-advised deep, contested 3 air balls, and it goes out of bounds. It's their ball. Sometimes that can be extremely frustrating. I'm not going to necessarily blame him or say it was, 100% a terrible shot on his end, even though it was. He was probably expecting to be semi-open, and he went ahead and shot the shot thinking he would be open. However, he was not. Their guy does a zigzag, takes a 3, he misses. 2K kind of punishes him a little bit. I'm not sure. Kind of rewards me. Our guy comes down and shoots a 3. I don't think he cares anymore. He said, "We're winning. Who cares? Let me just chuck up 3s down here." So although he has been kind of good on defense, and he's made just maybe 1 or 2 good shots, he's taken way more ill-advised shots than he's even attempted good shots. So their guy, he's screwing around. He's chucking up 3s, although that he probably shouldn't have had that in the first place. because I didn't box them out and didn't get the rebound. They come down. I'm open down low again. Well, I was open, but my guy's asleep, and Tyler goes in for the slam. Tyler's killing it with 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. So here we are, game point away. When we score, that's game. And so their guy, he's had enough. He's done. But he gets rewarded with a half court and bull crap shot. So he makes that, and we're looking just to you put the game away because that really just kind of ticked us off taking that stupid shot. So they go down here. Thought he was gonna either shoot it or kick it out, but he decides to kick it way out. Tyler comes in just right inside the 3-point line, makes the game point, and we win the game. Yeah, just playing with a bunch of randoms. Really, just playing a few more games till 2K18 comes out. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.